Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having an incredible day. We're right in front of one of our favorite shows inside of the theme park, inside of Disneyland. Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. We're here with Mr. Theme Park Shark.
How's it going, guys? As he mentioned, I am Dustin. I own the channel Theme Park Shark, and again, as he said, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, one of our favorite shows, but we're more excited just for Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. There's so much going on here today, isn't there?
Yes, that's correct. We're so excited to have you along with us. So let's get rolling. We're also standing in front of one of the churro carts here that actually offers a pineapple flavored churro, which is very interesting. $6.75. Churro with pineapple flavored sugar topped with coconut cream drizzle. I don't know about that one, but we might check it out another day. The weather is quite incredible tonight, this evening. It was very warm earlier on in the day. I'm glad that the sun is going down and it's gonna get a lot cooler.
This is truly just a beautiful Southern California summer night. I don't think we could come here on a much better night than this. So there's a little bit of a breeze. Hopefully it doesn't stop the fireworks, you know. But outside of that, I think we're okay. We're having a great night here.
Hi Goofy, I hope you're having a good evening. You are? That's great. Boom. Good seeing you, Goofy. Now walking into the Emporium because a little birdie told me that they have a ton of Halloween merchandise already, which is surprisingly early. It is the 2nd of August today, and that birdie was not lying. I am seeing a lot of Halloween merchandise around. Of course, there's a fair share of Haunted Mansion merchandise because the movie just came out not too long ago, but take a look at this. They even have these fantastic Mickey Mouse ears, Mickey Bat ears. And I especially love the design of these lounge flies. I think this is probably one of the better Halloween lounge flies I've seen released from the Disney parks. I really, really like it. Of course, there's a lot of clothing, a lot of ears, a lot of home essentials, but I especially love these mugs over here. But not only do they have merchandise, but they also have things you can eat and drink. For example, they have apple cider drink mix. So over here they have red apple cider drink mix, spiced apple, caramel apple. Really like that. And they also have some chocolate candy bars inside of this Halloween themed bucket. Of course, they brought back these iconic Rice Krispie treats, and I love these. I get them every single year. And since they released Halloween merchandise not too long ago, I think it was yesterday, these have to be really, really fresh. But they also have some pumpkin spice frosted pretzel sticks. I love these. As I'm now a Disney annual pass holder, every year since maybe 2019, I've been picking up some Halloween Crocs. This year, this is the design, and I really, really like it. It follows the same design as the Loungefly they released. And it's a reasonable price, $64.99. It's not terrible. Last year, they also had very similar hats to these. I believe it was with a small orange pumpkin. This year, they have a little bat, and I love these little hats. They also have several pillows that are available. Welcome to Halloween night, wicked and spooky. Oh, I love this. I probably have to pick one of these up. I like how heavy it is, meaning it won't fall over. $40, which isn't terrible, and the candle lights up. I just can't tell if this is Mickey or Minnie. I like this sweatshirt. I wish they offered it in black. They also have a ton of trick-or-treat buckets, and I believe these all light up, as well as this candy bowl. But I also really, really like this Happy Halloween Mickey plushie. If you ever see people with these ginormous boxes walking around the theme park, it's because they purchased one of those giant pumpkins, which are still for sale for $74.99. I also really like the Spirit jersey for Halloween this year. Last year it almost looked like the Cheeto bag. But this year, it has some more representation of Mickey Mouse and the Disneyland Resort, of course. The color scheme is quite exceptional. we still haven't received any form of Halloween decorations inside of the theme park. We'll probably see those arrive later on this month, maybe in a week or two. I'm of course really excited to see the Mickey Blinky Pumpkin. There's something I really wish they did with the Mickey Blinky Pumpkin. I wish every year they changed it up a little bit to have a different theme, but unfortunately it's still the same Mickey Blinky Pumpkin every single year. I'd also love to see Halloween celebrated throughout the entire theme park, aside from only Main Street USA. And speaking of Halloween, I'm very excited for this upcoming Halloween season. I'd really hope to bring Dustin to Halloween Horror Nights, which is Universal Studios' Halloween event. They celebrate Halloween throughout the entire theme park. They transform the theme park into something very spooky. And Dustin isn't too big on Halloween, but I'd really like to introduce him into Halloween Horror Nights.
Here's the thing that I want to tell you guys about Halloween, and I don't know how many of you guys may know this, but JP is actually a really talented set designer, and he loves Halloween so much that he's actually created his own haunted houses. So I think that's like a really special thing about him is if you guys ever have questions about like set design, or if you guys ever just want to talk with him about like just what that is, like if you're into it too, this is someone right here that I think is honestly like incredible. He's done it from such a young age that shoot, when he's older, like I can't imagine like how good he can end up being when he's even older. So I mean, he's been doing a lot of work with it. He's done a lot of cool haunted houses already, and I can't wait to see what the future of his like haunts or attractions will look like, because I feel like he's going to do something big one day.
I wanted to talk a little bit about Tomorrowland because it's been a part of Disneyland since the very beginning. Recently there's been a ton of rumors pointing towards Tomorrowland receiving an uplifting. The entire land itself is very outdated. And recently they've been doing a lot of things to freshen up the land. Before the parks reopened, they removed all of the French fry rocks and put out this new piece of concept art. This concept art is so old that it's already fading out, and there's been nothing changed inside of Tomorrowland. So I'm hopeful sometime in the future we'll be able to receive a more enhanced version of Tomorrowland. And maybe, just maybe in the future, we'll see the return of the People Mover. On my recent visit to Walt Disney World, I got to ride the People Mover and experience all of Tomorrowland out in that counterpart, and I absolutely loved it. I didn't really understand why people love the People Mover so much until I experienced it for myself, and I absolutely loved it. And it'd be so awesome to see that attraction make a return at the Disneyland counterpart. I really like this new initiative they're taking with the Fantasmic fountains and the Rivers of America in general. They're leaving the fountains on and the lights on Tom Sawyer's Island as a way to have a little more vibrance at night. I feel like this area is so dark at night. It creates really nice ambiance, and it definitely lightens up New Orleans Square. But because Fantasmic is gone, they introduced a new show last week called Queenie and the Jambalaya Band. The next showing is at 8:25, so we have about 15 minutes. And it looks like the show has just begun. The color of the lights have switched over to this nice shade of blue. I like how the fountains are interacting with the music. This is really, really nice. Look at that, they're coming towards us right now.
The Heavenly Jambalaya Jazz Band, everybody! Woo-hoo-hoo! We carry our love for New Orleans Square everywhere we go, and tonight we are bringing it to you. Hey fellas, how about we give our friends over there on the bank a little where you at? Where you at? For those of you who are wondering, where you at is how we like to say how you doing in New Orleans. So, friends, where you at?
Way up.
I don't think I got that. Let's try it one more time. Way up.
Way up.
Yeah, that's sweet music to my ears. Fellas, I think we ought to get this party swinging. Here we go.
Are we still going to have, how's that show going to be once it returns? That's the real question, isn't it? It'd be cool if they showed it.
Going down the bayou, going down the bayou, taking me home way. We all gonna pull together, now do what that's how we do. Me going down
Look
the
at Keith reacting to it
bayou,
right now. It's kind of cool,
going
right?
down the bayou. Take it down, take you all the way. Thank you. Here we go. In the South, there's a city way down on the river, where all the women are very pretty and all the men feel it. They got music, it's always playing, starting the daytime, go off in the night. When you hear that music playing, hear what they make you feel alright. Grab somebody, come on down. When we paint rust, we're painting the town. There's some sweet going around. Catch it down in New Orleans. Yeah, yeah. Come on, let's hit the ground.
I really like this addition to New Orleans Square. I feel like it adds a lot to the area, a lot to the land, because there isn't much that takes place in the land. There isn't much live entertainment that happens in the land. So this really adds so much, especially at night, now that we're lacking Phantasmic. Guys, I just wanted to mention, I'm leaving right now, but they're playing one of the first songs I learned on the trumpet. I used to be in band in middle school and high school, and I was in the woodwind section for a little bit. But I got to play trumpet, and this was one of the first songs I've ever learned. It's called When the Saints Go Marching In. I love this song. Now about to head on to the Haunted Mansion. We recently watched a movie not too long ago, and we absolutely loved the representation of the Haunted Mansion outside of the theme parks, bringing a new audience to the theme parks. But I also loved all the Easter eggs and all the representation of every single Haunted Mansion inside of the movie. I don't think the Mystic Manor was represented, but that still doesn't count as the Haunted Mansion, because the Haunted Mansion is called the Haunted Mansion, not the Mystic Manor.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. There are 99 happy points here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers?
Hold on right there, okay?
Eyes only if you remain safely seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children, please.
Room has wall-to-wall creeps and hot and cold running chills. Shh. Listen.
Seems a little dark right now, but it will brighten up as you can see.
Swinging awake. You'll be expecting me. I'll see you all a little later.
Serena, that's so kind. I just followed you, Serena. Oh, whatever you're going through gets better.
All right, so we just got off Haunted Mansion, and we also did a live stream just for a bit, recording the Wondrous Journeys fireworks show and also World of Color. The live stream was so much fun. Did you have fun today?
Oh, I was so happy to see World of Color 1 for my very first time.
How'd you like it?
Oh my gosh, it was so good for my very first viewing. I thought it was amazing. The Marvel part where they all came through with the portals, absolutely incredible to see real life portals essentially in front of you and to see the characters coming out, breathtaking.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, we do TikTok live streams every single day, so you can follow us at JPLand21 or Theme Park Shark, both the same usernames on TikTok. Yeah! Everyone's cheering like it's Christmas. Now, speaking of Christmas, Disney officially announced that all their winter and holiday festivities are going to begin on November 10th of this year. All the fan favorites like Viva Navidad, the Festival of the Holidays at DCA, and the Winter World of Color are making their return. There isn't anything new as of right now, but stay tuned for future announcements made by Disney involving the holiday time. I'm especially excited for the Christmas Fantasy Parade to make a return. That's one of my favorite parades they show over here at the Disneyland Resort. Not only that, but I'm also excited to see Main Street in all of its Christmas glory. They go really heavy on the lighting, on all the decorations, and they also switched the music loops to a very Christmasified version. I really like that. And I also want to watch the Candlelight Processional because I've never seen that, so hopefully I'll be able to do that this year. Usually we'd have to start camping around 11 or 12 in the morning, but people start camping out for the processional as early as 8 in the morning. So that's something we have to be prepared for. That's where I'm gonna end my vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast hanging out with you guys. I had a blast hanging out with Dustin. We'll be back at Disneyland tomorrow. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. I'm JP, that's Dustin. How we see in the movies. That's a wrap. See you guys in the next one.